Hey, hello folks, welcome back. Just finished my last video, which was on, let me see, Australia and the South Pacific. Now I'll be presenting to you folks the new specials for Caribbean and Bermuda as of the 6th of December 2013. Really quick, the slideshow that you're looking at is for Aruba, okay? Uh, Another awesome thing about it is that it's also listed not only at sales price, but also at regular price, which is perfect for me because at the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen, I can do a price comparison for you and let you decide which is a better price to pay. Okay? So yes, that is correct, folks. For the ones who don't really care or not interested of what else is available under the Caribbean and Bermuda besides the slideshow, you can just zoom right over to the end of my videos and you can see the price comparison there for you. Okay? For the ones who want to see what else is there besides the slideshow and don't mind hearing me ramble off, then hey, stick around and we'll get started. Okay, like I said, the slideshow is in Aruba. Okay, got some for you. Look at the photos while I do my little beginning speech. I'm trying to cut down the length of my videos by removing some stuff or shorting some stuff up. It feels weird not explaining to you folks everything like in my last week's videos. I just feel that you guys have to know things, but I'm gonna give it a shot this week, and I'm pretty sure next week I'm gonna go back to my old videos, which is I explain everything. Uh, I can care less if I go a minute or two over my 15 minutes. Okay, but at the bottom of your screen you see my all my information there. It's important that you add me because it'll let you know when my new videos on YouTube get posted. It'll let you know when I do my live streams, okay? And also, you can get a hold of me if you seriously have any questions. There's no reason why you can't get a hold of me. If you really want to get a hold of me, my information is right there, okay? I'll reply to you as soon as I can. And I do work graveyards, so cut me some slack, okay? If I respond back to you and I'm like, it's because I'm tired. All right. Now, for the folks who see my videos in the past and know I normally read this to you, which is the prices for RCI. I read some more stuff. I'm just going to go straight to the prices. $199 plus tax for 1 week for a studio. A one bedroom, ladies and gentlemen, is $219 plus tax for 1 week. And a two bedroom is $249 plus tax for 1 week. Okay? All for 1 week. Also, it gets better than that. How's it get better? Well, I'll tell you. Those prices that I just mentioned to you applies to, that's right, all of these places that I just highlighted. All for a week. Okay? These numbers in the brackets, please keep in mind that's how many units are available in that area. Okay? Okay, I'll stop. All right, Caribbean and Bermuda. Let's get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. First off, that blue bar, 53. Out of the whole Caribbean and Bermuda put together, there's 53 resorts available with a total of 290 available units. When I scroll further down under filter by, under the Caribbean and Bermuda, you got yourself Aruba, Barbados, St. Martin, Bahamas, Cayman Islands in Jamaica, DR, Dominican Republic, Turks, Galcos. I call this Lesser A because I don't know how to pronounce the last one. Antilles, which I'm sure that's completely wrong. But anyway, I just lesser A. Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands. Puerto Rico I've only seen on sale once, I think, maybe twice, but it's hardly ever on sale. People, sorry. Also, for the ones for oh, I forgot to mention too, the ones who do the whole 3 day weekend thing vacation. That's cool. Most of my videos are for a week. Jill Harley does provide some resorts at full price that allow you to take 3 days here and finish off your week elsewhere, or take 4 days here, finish your week somewhere else. But it's very limited and it's at full price. Okay, so yeah, like I said, if you need to know anything else, what type of units, what type of color the carpet is, whatever it is, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay. Now, if I scroll further down, for all of Caribbean and Bermuda, there's 2 months that you can check in, ladies and gentlemen. December and January. Keep in mind, this is strictly for what's on sale, okay? If you want to know stuff about regular price, more about what's on sale, like I said earlier, you know how to get a hold of me, okay? There's no reason why you can't get a hold of me. All right? With that, let's do Aruba, Barbados, and St. Martin. Let's see what they have available on sale. Since the slideshow that you're looking at off to the left is from Aruba, I'm not going to do a price range for this part of the Caribbean and Bermuda. Here's the cities. Sorry about that. Here's the destinations and here's the cities. Okay? It's been a long day trying to finish these videos up. Bahamas is up next. Let's see what cities are available for the Bahamas. There's your destination. There's your city. This one looks pretty cool because it's yellow. Let's see what the price is. Wait, first of all, what's the rating? 3.5. Okay. 2 bedroom unit. $294. Back it up. Next up, we got Cayman Islands and Jamaica. Once again, look to your left. There's the cities. And let's see if we can find a cool place in Jamaica. Well, that just looks weird and interesting. What's the rating on it? Really? Wow, okay, a 4 out of 5. 3 type of units: hotel, 1 bedroom, and 2 bedroom. Unfortunately, it's a mandatory all-inclusive package. Price? There you go. Wow. When I go into when I go into work tonight, it's gonna be rough. Ah, let's back up. Can you say monster? Next up, we have DR Turks and Caicos. I don't know. It sounds right to me. To far left, you got yourself the cities, and let's see if we can find a cool place. Let's do this one. This one looks pretty. It doesn't look like a 5 out of 4. I mean, a 4 out of 5, or a 5 out of 5. but I've been wrong in the past. Sorry. It's a, yeah, well, you can see the rating. Three type of units. Studio, one bedroom, two bedroom. Okay. Let's see what the price is. Not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna click on the photos. I'm curious to see why it's that low of a rating. It don't look that bad, man. Look at that. Hmm. Not really sure why I got a 2 out of 5, but it looks simple. Like, that whole saying simple is best. Hey, it looks nice to me. Let's back it up. Next up, we have lesser A, because I can't pronounce that last word. Hmm. Sorry, folks. I need to give me like something. It's the city. Price range is. See, the one above is not a mandatory all-inclusive package, but it is a 4 out of 5. The bottom one doesn't even have a rating, but it's all-inclusive package. You know what I mean? You would figure if it has a all-inclusive package, it would have some type of rating, but no. Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. Let's do this. Last but not least, just one resort, one city. They both look nice. I'm not even gonna front. They both look nice. One's Virgin Islands on the right, and on the left is Aruba. All right, let's see what the prices are. Offering hotel style rooms. Prices start off at not bad, 244. Okay, I can work with it. I can work with it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do the price comparison for you folks. Aruba. Here we go. Now, on the left hand side of your screen, right now, that is the regular price. And ladies and gentlemen, I will show you the sales price first, which is on the right hand side. Okay, there you go. On the right, resort number 5764, 4 stars out of 5. And that means I'm talking too much. even though I left a lot of stuff out. On sale, offering two type of units, hotel, one bedroom. It is a mandatory all-inclusive package. Like I said before, if you do not want an all-inclusive package, just let me know when you get a hold of me. Let's see what the sales price is. Between 244 and 269. Not that bad, to be honest with you. Hop over to the left. Everything's the same except for two things. At regular price, which is on the left, it's offering three type of units. Hotel, studio, and one bedroom, and it's at regular price. How big of a difference is it going to be? Well, let's see how big of a difference it is. Yeah, between 368 and 629. Okay, there it is, folks. Side by side price comparison. On the left, regular price. On the right, sales price. Keep in mind these prices are a little bit higher than the highlighted prices I showed you at the beginning of the video. That is because these prices have some fees, but not all of them, and they definitely do not include taxes in them. So you're gonna have to pay a little bit more. But like I always say, no matter what you pay for or what you end up paying, it's for a whole week, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a day, not a weekend, but for one solid week. For the ones who don't like to vacation for a week, they prefer that 3-day weekend thing. So this really isn't for you. If you want to see that stuff on Geo Holiday, you can switch up your days. Like you can split up your week. Let me know, okay? But there it is, side by side. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Caribbean. Hope you folks enjoyed the new specials list for the Caribbean. And as always, see you folks next week. Bye.